Avengers Endgame resolved lots of questions that went unanswered after Avengers Infinity War, but it didn't fully discuss the deaths of all of the characters who died pre-snap, namely Vision. Speaking during a recent Q&A event, director Joe Russo finally addressed Vision's fate. Consider yourself warned. Lots of spoilers ahead. So who didn't survive Infinity War? Loki died early on after Thanos strangled him. Later, Thanos sacrificed Gamora in order to obtain the Soul Stone. But thanks to all the time travel woven throughout the story, both characters eventually appear in Endgame. However, Vision doesn't. This left viewers wondering if the android would ever be returning, or if he's truly gone for good. Speaking at the Q&A event, An Evening with Joe Russo, the filmmaker was more than happy to discuss Vision's fate, but you might be less than thrilled to hear what he has to say. The bad news? Vision was definitely killed in Infinity War when Thanos yanked the Mind Stone out of his forehead. Judging by a comment from Russo, that plot point won't be undone anytime soon.
Vision? He's dead as far as I know.
Co-director Anthony Russo agreed with audiences everywhere that it was heartbreaking to watch Vision perish at the end of Infinity War, telling Wired in 2018.
One of the most tragic moments of the movie, and one of our favorite moments of the movie, of course, is when she has to take his life in order to stop Thanos from getting the stone.
Then it was doubly upsetting when the Mad Titan reversed that effort to inflict the damage himself. At the end of the day, Vision's death was incredibly impactful and is probably best left untouched. But the android's terrible fate goes one step further. Anthony Russo noted that it was all probably even a little bit worse than what we saw on screen, noting that actor Paul Bettany interprets Vision as
it's just someone who's seeking to understand humanity. And I think that in that final gesture, Vision really achieved a full humanity.
If Vision finally became effectively human in that moment, the fact that Thanos used the Time Stone to undo Scarlet Witch's efforts and kill him himself is even more devastating. Ultimately, if the powers that be decide to rebuild Vision, it could potentially undermine his whole story arc and diminish much of the meaning behind his death. To complicate matters, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige revealed in April 2019 that the upcoming Disney Plus series WandaVision and the future MCU movies are linked, saying, "These will be major storylines set in the MCU with ramifications that will be felt both through the other Disney Plus series we're producing and our features on the big screen. And perhaps that goes both ways. If the MCU movies have an impact on the forthcoming Disney Plus shows just as much as the series will impact future films, Vision's death could influence WandaVision's story. On the flip side, if WandaVision features a Vision who's very much alive, it might mean he has a place in Phase 4 of the MCU. Neither Disney nor Marvel have confirmed how that's possible in the context of the MCU, but Scarlet Witch actress Elizabeth Olsen did tease that WandaVision would have a specific time setting.
They showed a photo of us in the 50s, and I think that's a good teaser.
Right now, anything can happen. Whether Marvel decides to keep him dead or ultimately decides to revive him,
I am on the side of life.
We can at least be fairly confident that we haven't seen the last of Vision. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more exclusive Looper videos about the Marvel Cinematic Universe are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.